Hey everyone, Animation Trainer here, and welcome to part 2 of my Q&A. Alright, and yeah, I started a new match. Alright, so first question from Corey's Reviews is, what do I think makes a great animated and live action movie? Alright, so this one might take a while, so I'm not actually extremely sure. For action, what you gotta do is just make every scene count. Like, if you just throw in a lot of filler, people are gonna be bored. So just do as many interesting things as possible. Like, make people want to watch your movie. Like, you want people to watch it. And also, don't get too low on action, because people watch action movies for action. So make sure that you make a good amount of action, and at the same time, don't cram everything. Like, don't cram all the action into one piece. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my advice. As for animated, it's meant to be like a family movie. So I'd say you should just mix in like things that are meant for children, like things that are made for everyone. Like, don't make it just for kids, because it's not meant to be just for kids. It's meant for the entire family. Ah, dang it. Alright. Guess I can't play and watch at the same time. Yeah, so that's what I think makes a good animated and action movie. Favorite action sequence from an action movie? I definitely have to say the airport battle from Captain America Civil War. It's a good, it does a really good job of having a lot of heroes fight against each other. I also like the Captain America versus Iron Man battle towards the end, and the train battle in Spider-Man 2 I also really like. But I like the airport battle because it shows a good mix of a lot of different superheroes. I mean, they put 12 superheroes in one fight, and it doesn't feel sloppy or anything. They do a really good job of allowing all the heroes to fight with each other. Alright. Since I'm watching the Mission Impossible films, do I plan on seeing Mission Impossible 6 next year? Absolutely. I do plan on watching it next year. Yep. I do plan on watching it, so yeah. Am I excited for The Incredibles 2, and what do I think it will be about? I actually made a sequel theory on it, and that video was garbage quality. I kept shaking the camera around, and I kept stuttering, like, almost everything I said was stuttering, so don't watch that video if you don't want any of that. So I'll tell you my thoughts on Incredibles 2 here. Now, The Incredibles is definitely one of my favorite Pixar movies. Not the best, but it's definitely around the top 8. I believe it's like my 8th favorite Pixar film. Not exactly the best, but still great. And I am really excited that they're making a second one. I mean, literally. Incredibles and Toy Story were like the only Pixar movies I actually asked for sequels. Well, I think Toy Story should end now, but like, Incredibles is like the only Pixar film I'm asking for a sequel. And finally, they're doing it. I mean, I didn't even ask for Nemo to get a sequel. Now, what do I think it will be about? I honestly have no idea now. I mean, I was thinking that Syndrome was gonna come back, but now that I'm thinking about it, it probably would not work. Literally, it probably is not gonna work very well. And if they make it to where, like, he is like a robot, it's just gonna feel like very unoriginal. So it's very hard to make an Incredibles 2 now, since we got a lot of Marvel films that came out recently, like the MCU, the X-Men's, the Fantastic Four, the Spider-Mans. We have so many Marvel films, and they could literally just kill the franchise, which hopefully will not happen, but you know, anything could happen. Yeah. Honestly, do not know how they could honestly do it now. Okay. Am I interested in Terminator 2 Judgment Day once when I turn 15? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I honestly am kind of interested in watching it. Yeah. Just not right now. Favorite live action film? Definitely Captain America Civil War. Another one of my favorite live action films is also I also have to say is what's wrong with me? I can't remember my own favorite movies. Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. It's definitely a great film, a lot darker, and I'm not exactly done watching it yet. Like, I barely started it yesterday and I'm not finished with it yet. But I also really enjoy Mission Impossible 3. It's a lot darker than the original, than the first two, and it just feels really well done. Alright. If I make it to film industry, what interests me? What job would I like to focus on? Definitely producing. Like, I want to produce my own film. And I'm thinking of working with Disney, and when I do if I do successful there, I'm gonna make my own studio. And I want to make like my own, like I want to be in charge. Yeah. What do I think of Michael, I can't pronounce the last name, as a score composer? He did Incredibles, Cars 2, Inside Out, Zootopia, and Mission Impossible 3. Oh my gosh, I just killed myself while reading the questions. You must feel my wrath now. Dang it. Yeah, it's a good score composer. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So goodbye.